velvety tender roasted eggplant filled with couscous, chickpeas, fresh herbs, and tomatoes. That's what makes my favorite vegetarian stuffed eggplant recipe. I can't wait to show you. I can't wait to show you. I cannot wait to show you. I'm Susie with the MediterraneanDish.com, your #1 resource for Mediterranean cooking. If you are new here, subscribe and follow this channel for more delicious videos every single week. Now let's get to it. I have always loved eggplant even as a child, so I am excited about today's dinner, which is vegetarian stuffed eggplant, coarse Mediterranean style. The first step I did earlier was to salt my eggplant. I cut each globe eggplant into half and then I salted it with some kosher salt. So it had a chance to sit for a while, about 20 to 30 minutes or so, to sweat out any bitterness. Now these are probably not so bitter because they don't have very many seeds, but the salting does help the texture and flavor of eggplant after all. At least that's what I think. So before we do anything, we got to dry out this eggplant right here. Grab a paper towel and just kind of go over it and wipe off any excess salt if there's any. Now let's mix together a little bit of allspice, about 3/4 teaspoon, not quite a teaspoon. And then we're gonna do a little bit of coriander. And then we're gonna do a smaller amount of paprika, about 1/2 teaspoon or so. And then we're gonna do a little bit of cinnamon. Mix this all together. Before we do anything with the eggplant, we're gonna reserve some of this spice mixture. We're gonna use this spice mixture for both the eggplant and the filling later on, so just be mindful of that and make sure you leave a little bit for the filling. Grab yourself a sheet pan. Do a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Then we're gonna need to brush the eggplant with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. This is what will help give it color. It will help it cook to that tender perfection. And don't be shy with the olive oil. This will also help us when we put the spice mixture on top. Making sure that we get every little bit coated well. Making sure that you keep about a teaspoon to use later for the filling. Plenty here for both the eggplant and for the filling. Go ahead and rub the surface of the eggplant with the spice mixture. Super beautiful colors, and it smells amazing already. Because you've got like cinnamon, allspice. These two are very, very fragrant. Okay, I have my oven heated to 425 degrees. These babies are gonna go in there for about 35 to 45 minutes. And what you're really looking for is for the eggplant to fully cook until nice and tender. The tops are gonna be nice and brown, so I can't wait for you to see that. It's beautiful. Let's go. Okay, to make our filling, the star ingredient here is couscous. You can find this on the MediterraneanDish.com. Just hit the shop tab. There are a couple different kinds of couscous, pearl couscous, and this, which is known more as Moroccan couscous. It's a finer couscous, so let me show you what that looks like. So here is 1 cup. And this couscous pretty much cooks instantly. All you have to do is really add some boiling water and cover it. But I like to toast my couscous first, and there's a whole video on how to make couscous perfectly every time. But I'm gonna show you again real quick here. So for this couscous, like 1 cup of couscous to 1 cup of water after you toast it nicely. Toasting it in olive oil just really coats it in beautiful flavor. It's a little bit more nutty and earthy. So the trick here is to keep stirring constantly because you don't want it to burn. I am adding flavor simply by toasting this couscous. It is so easy. Okay, I've got exactly 1 cup of water boiled right here. Immediately turn the heat off And cover your couscous and just let it sit for 10 minutes. Don't do anything else to it, just let it sit. That's it. All right. What you're looking for is for the couscous to completely absorb all the water. And now you can fluff it. We're gonna combine this beautiful couscous with some beautifully chopped veggies and herbs and a little bit of that spice seasoning that we made earlier. So hang with me, it's gonna be so good. Remember that same spice mixture we used on the eggplant? The little bit we saved goes right in here because you want every bite to be super flavorful. Okay, now chickpeas. A good cup of chickpeas, a little plant-based protein to this party, some chopped up tomatoes, just one Roma tomato is all I used. I chopped that up. And then I have one green onion, and then I have a bit of parsley. The whole party goes right in here. All right. We are in business, you guys. So you see the beautiful, perfectly brown, golden brown tops. You want to make sure that if you push down on it, the flesh is nice and tender. There may be a little bit of juice, which is absolutely fine. But in order to fill these babies up with our stuffing, we actually need to make room. So what you do is simply push down on the flesh. And you might just kind of help it a little bit, crack it up. So if your eggplant happens to have some juice left, like if it didn't all come out when you salted it, then make sure you drain that a little bit. That's fine. And then just kind of break up the flesh. Gorgeous, velvety, tender, almost custardy on the inside eggplant. Now you guys, we just add this beautiful couscous filling that we made, and not to be shy with it, but to actually fill the eggplant. Transfer them first before adding the filling. Much easier for you. If you have extra filling, no problem. It is so tasty on its own. Just kind of add it to your serving plates, and that's fine. This final finishing touch, my tahini sauce, you can grab the recipe right here. This adds a little bit of nuttiness and kind of finishes this beautiful dish. This is it, you guys. Grab the recipe for vegetarian stuffed eggplant over on themediterraneandish.com. I will see you later. Ciao.